What is going on, guys? It is Tony giving my take on this. Yes, the first deal. I was taking a history exam and I came out and I saw this. Wow. This is shocking to me. I mean, I Laker fans have mixed feelings about it. And I'm gonna cover both sides and who won the trade and the positives and negatives for both teams. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with who won the trade. To me, the Los Angeles Lakers won the trade. I'm gonna start off with the Cleveland Cavaliers side now. What did they do good out of this trade? They definitely got rid of Isaiah Thomas's drama and the age of Channing Frye. Dan Gilbert is trying to build for the future, and obviously he's sick of tired of just listening to LeBron all the time. And he's really trying to just mess up LeBron and hope he doesn't win for some reason. It's just amazing to see how Dan Gilbert's doing such a thing. I mean, he literally traded all his players today in less than 90 minutes. Like, he's trading them faster than you trade Pokemon cards growing up. Like, wow. I mean, you don't expect... This is something you do in 2K, where you just trade all your players, rebuild your whole roster. But you know what? The Cleveland Cavaliers, they got younger. And Clarkson's a good offensive scorer. And Larry Nance is athletic. He can play defense from time to time. That's the positives. That's all. But there are more negatives than positives for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that's what I don't get for this trade. Clarkson, he was probably going to leave after next year on the Lakers. Like, he's a free agent next summer. Not this summer, next summer. So why wouldn't he leave Cleveland? LeBron's going to be gone, most likely. So why would Clarkson want to stay in Cleveland? Out of all places, poor front office, poor just ran organization. And you don't really have a future in Cleveland. You know, you talk about Kevin Love, I mean, he's good. But, you know, that's not someone you could build around. And as for Larry Nance, you know, he struggles with the shot. You know, he's athletic, but, I mean, other than that, I mean, that's all you got. And it's sad to see them go, but that is the negatives for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they're probably not going to stay there in Cleveland. They didn't get enough out of the Lakers. I feel like they could have gotten a little more, and the Lakers finessed them. But I feel bad for Clarkson and Larry Nance. I mean, you talk about you going from the Lakers, a bright future, you're in LA, you're loving it, and then you have to go to Cleveland, which does not have a bright future, and it's the city of Cleveland, which is obviously not the same as LA. Now, the Lakers, why this is good. Now, a lot of Laker fans have mixed feelings about this. I was on social media pretty much most of the day, and I've been seeing all these comments like, Isaiah Thomas is garbage, or why do we need Channing Frye? Like, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to give the positives and the negatives. But there are more positives than negatives for the Los Angeles Lakers. You talk about Isaiah Thomas. He was an all-star last year. Does not matter how he's playing this year. You talk about a guy that's been hurt mentally by getting traded from Boston. And then he goes to Cleveland, his rival team, and he doesn't like Cleveland. His teammates were not trying. They're older. They weren't hustling. No defense. And I'm like, you know what? Isaiah Thomas was a part of that mess, and now you go and come to LA. He's going to play much better in LA, guaranteed. You know, he'll play better. He has better teammates, in my opinion. Better teammate chemistry, a well-ran organization, a bright future. Now, I don't know his long-term situation with this team. I don't know. But all I can say for now is that Isaiah Thomas is going to play better on the Lakers. You could book that. Because Cleveland obviously was not a good fit for him from day one. He will be a good fit for the Lakers. The managers, the owners, Rob Pelinka, Magic Johnson, they were talking with Isaiah Thomas over the phone. And Isaiah Thomas was happy. He was really happy. He's excited to play for the Lakers. And I can guarantee you he's going to play better with the Lakers than he did with the Cavs. That's number one. Number two, he's an all-star. He is an all-star. He played like an all-star last year in Boston. And I get it. He's had a hip injury and hasn't been playing that well. But he's going to play better. I think a change of scenery is exactly what someone like Isaiah Thomas needs. So he'll adjust to the LA spotlight. And he's going to love it. Now, as for Channing Frye. Yes, I know his age. But taking a look at the Lakers, they have the worst free throw shooting team in the league. One of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the league, if not the worst. So getting Channing Frye is definitely helpful. I know Lonzo's not here yet, but when Lonzo's back, he's driving in, he's facilitating. He has a reliable 3-point shooter in Channing Frye now. So now it's going to be very interesting to see how these pieces will revolve around the Lakers without Lonzo Ball. Now, it might take a little bit for the Lakers to adjust. They've been on a good winning streak. They have one of the best record, if not the best record, since January 1. The Lakers might lose a few games right now, but it'll take a little time for them to get adjusted. But I like this trade for the Lakers more. The Cavaliers, they did get some young players, but, I don't know if they're going to stay on Cleveland long term. And it's just really sad to see Clarkson and Larry Nance in a Cleveland uniform. You talk about a Clarkson. I remember when he first came to the Lakers. We traded for him from the Washington Wizards, the 40 whatever pick it was, 46 or something. And we didn't have too much expectations because obviously it was Kobe's year, 2013 and 14. The first year without Dwight, and Clarkson just comes in and he's scoring. And we're like, whoa, he's the future. He was the first piece that we knew that we could say he's a part of the future. Then obviously D'Angelo, Randall, but Clarkson was the first one. And that's why I'm going to miss Clarkson. As for Larry Nance, he was that spark. You talk about a dude that knows how to get the boards, offensive rebounds pretty well. But other than that, I'm going to miss them. And the Lakers definitely won this trade. I don't know how you could how you could say that the Lakers lost. They also got a first-round pick. That's also what I forgot to say. Now, I know it's not going to be the most valuable first-round pick. It'll be probably like the 28th, 27th, but the Lakers have done a very, very good job of getting good players from the draft. You talk about the Laker team getting Clarkson, right? Josh Hart's been playing really well recently. Kuzma, really, really good. Top 6 or 7 rookie right now. So just taking a look at it, you could look at the previous draft boards, and the Lakers might have taken better players than the players that were selected before the player we took. And the Lakers have just honestly done a good job in the draft. So yeah, the first round pick is valuable, and if they want to trade it, they could. Now they have 2 max deals they can give out. They have a lot of cap space. Now, I know LeBron James, the Lakers won't pursue him. That's what I saw. And I don't know. I don't know if it's still possible LeBron can come to the Lakers. It's definitely looking more possible. I know I saw a report that it won't be possible, but it still could. I could say for sure that LeBron's out of there. In a previous video, I said, you know what? He'll probably stay with the Cavs. But just looking at how Dan Gilbert is treating him, what team LeBron has now, why would he not join another team? I've been saying this since day one. He'll go to Houston if he leaves the Cavs. And I guarantee you it's going to come true. That's for the Lakers situation. How are they going to be as a team? You got drama a little bit. Lonzo Ball, Isaiah Thomas. Who's going to start? Well, right now I say start Isaiah Thomas because Lonzo Ball's out. Then I say you can experiment a bit. Maybe start Isaiah Thomas at the 2 guard, which will be very complicated because he is 5'9" or whatever he is. And then you could try putting him on the bench, 6-man. I don't know. That's honestly what I thought about. When I first saw the trade, I'm like, great, Isaiah Thomas, but we have Lonzo. I don't know how that's going to work out. I trust Luke Walton in the front office to deal with that situation, but just looking at the trade, it's definitely a win for the Lakers. Not saying the Cavs didn't do well, but they clearly did not do better than the Lakers. I think the Cavaliers could have got something else. They had to do it without giving Brandon Ingram, Kuzma, Lonzo. They just had to give up Clarkson, who looked like he was ready to leave after next year's free agency, and Larry Nance, he's good. I was kind of upset how we were starting and I was ranting, but I'm glad. Channing Frye is a good 3-point shooter. Isaiah Thomas will play better for the Lakers, and we got a first-round pick with all the young core and the good coaching. I trust the Lakers. They're going to be back. I'm not saying they'll be a championship team right now, but they're definitely in the right direction with this move. clearing up cap space. So now they could sign 2 max deals, and it might not seem like a big deal, but when a player's offered a max contract playing for the Lakers in LA, probably one of the best, if not the best sports franchise of all time, how could you possibly turn that down? Honestly. I know people in the past have done it, but that's because the Lakers were just not the team they are now. I remember in 2014, LeBron considered joining the Lakers in 2014 with Kobe and Wesley Johnson and who else? Steve Blake. But now, look at the roster we have. Isaiah Thomas is going to be a free agent, so we don't know what's going to happen. But for now, it's a good deal for the Lakers. There's no doubt about it. Now, as for Laker fans with the mixed emotion, I can understand where you're coming from. But it's definitely a win for the Lakers. Magic and Pelinka know what they're doing. And they got the first round pick. It's going to be very valuable. I think it'll be very valuable. It's easily a steal for the Lakers. But like I said, I'm definitely going to miss Clarkson and Nance. They played great for the Lakers. Hopefully they play great in Cleveland. But as for the Lakers, I'm excited to see Isaiah Thomas on the court, Channing Frye, the three-point shooter that he is. Yeah, that's all for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like. Comment down below who you think won the trade. Did the Cavaliers win it, or did the Lakers? And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.